I'm Karen Bosick with Eye on Sun Valley, and I'm standing here at the brand new Argyros Performing Arts Center that we've been waiting for a year and a half. In July of 2017, I watched Kathy Weigel bang a sledgehammer into the old Next Stage Theater, and now look at this. Anyway, I'm here with Michael Hoover, who has the exciting job of being the venue and events manager for this new Performing Arts Center, which is state-of-the-art all the way. And Michael, I understand that of the first 110 days, 85 are already booked?
It's true. We're going to be very busy our opening season. It's hard to believe that Kathy Weigel, swung that sledgehammer about 17 months ago, and here we are. It's been an incredible ride. I've been on the project since June, and it's been so much fun to watch the transformation of the space. We're now standing right in front of the brand new 25,000 square foot Performing Arts Center. You'll see the incredible technology that they managed to put inside, but we're very, very lucky. Our donors, our board has been just incredible throughout this entire process. So we're very lucky to get to the point where we are today, next to this beautiful fireplace outside here. So we're very lucky to be opening this weekend.
Okay, well, I can't wait to go in with everybody else. Come along, folks. We're inside the center now at the Dennis and Phyllis Washington Lobby and Cafe. Tell me about this, Michael.
So we're hoping to have a full-time operating cafe within this space, whether we have an outside operator or we do it ourselves. We're still trying to figure that out. However, we'll have some seating in here, public Wi-Fi. What we want to do is have this space be a cultural hub for meetings. So when people want to get together and talk about arts, they want to go to the Argyros and sit down and have a drink and talk about it. Additionally, we'll be open during performances, but we'll have a 7-day-a-week box office that's in this space as well. We're very, very lucky to have also a really incredible coat check area. And then this is the main entrance into the theater down here. We have 2 entrances on either side of us right now. And then we'll have 2 more upstairs as well in our upper lobby area. Additionally, we have some really incredible digital displays in here that we can pipe through what's going on inside via our house cameras. So when you come out for a glass of wine or want to, check your phone or make a phone call, you can see what's going on inside and still not miss any of the performance because we can have a visual, but then also have that incredible constellation system coming through out here as well.
Mike and I are now in the new Elizabeth and Tom Tierney Theater, which is perhaps the ground zero for this whole Performing Arts Center. Mike, tell me about this.
Exactly. So we're standing right now on the telescoping seating section that seats approximately 200 guests. It's a really cool system that comes from Belgium. All the seats on here will fold flat and then can fold completely flush underneath the cantilever balcony in the back over here, which enables us to have a flat floor space in front of the stage. So then what we can do is have a rock concert with people standing down below, up to 600 guests down there. We can also do a flat floor with banquet tables and have a full dinner or gala service along with entertainment to go along with it. Right now, looking at the stage, we have hung from the ceiling our 2 Meyer Sound Lena arrays, and those provide forward-facing sound. The subs are actually above the tension grid system in here, which we can talk about, but they're tucked in above there and provide that front-facing sound for movies and for rock shows. Additionally, in the upcoming weeks, we're going to be going live with our Meyer Constellation system, and what that is a total acoustic package in the space. Right now, we're dealing with a relatively quiet, echoless room, and what this system will do is enables us to supplement and make it sound like, St. Andrew's Cathedral in here, or a warm dance hall, or any other physical space that we can craft acoustically via the speakers. And what we have are microphones and speakers in an array around the room. Additionally, the system enables temperature and humidity sensors. So when we get 400 people in here breathing hot, humid air, it changes how acoustics travel in the space. And this system will automatically account for that as it's, detecting the changes in atmospheric condition. It's incredible. On stage, that's a modular staging system out of Clare, Michigan, from a company called Stage Right, and it enables us to go in any really configuration we want. Right now we're at 18 by 33, but we can sink it down to as small as a 6 by 6 stage, and have just a single lecturer on stage with a projection behind him. And that's what really offers us a lot of flexibility in this space, is the ability to have a stage in a different location. Paired with the Meyer Constellation system, we can have that stage in the center of the room and do an in the round. We can have it against a wall and do cabaret seating for a comedy show. So it's a very, very flexible space. It's been really exciting the last couple weeks as things get together. They're putting together the more cosmetic pieces. So we have these beautiful oak slats running along the entire area over here. Those went in the last 2 weeks or so. So it was very, very exciting to be in here.
And those have a purpose, right?
So the oak slats are decorative. Hidden beneath it, though, is an acoustic foam that absorbs the sound. So that's why it's so quiet in here, with the exception of me talking, because that foam's absorbing all that sound. And then we supplement it with that Constellation system in the future to be able to make it have that echo and sound like a much bigger space than what it actually is. So it's very exciting. We're one of only a handful in the country that own a Constellation system and have it deployed in such a way. So it's very, very exciting for us.
And I understand lighting technicians will have fun walking on the clouds up here.
Yes, exactly. So in the ceiling, we're utilizing what's called a tension grid system. So instead of having a canopy of lights that we lower down to the deck and hang lights on, lift it back up, and then have to get up there and focus them and point them in the directions we want them to, we set all of our theatrical lighting above this tension grid system. Then it shines through the grids and down onto the deck or the stage. In order to access it, you simply walk out onto this cable floor. It's called aircraft cable. They're rated to 5,000 pounds of cable, but it still is a little spooky to take that first step out 40 feet off the floor as you're walking out from our office space above. But it's an incredibly safe system. There's no harnesses involved, so it's very easy to navigate amongst the lights and amongst the lighting poles and all of the conduit and cabling up there. It all kind of tucks in nice and neat up there. So what you get is a really clean roof of the ceiling that those lights then shine through. And those cables in and of themselves only provide about a 2% loss of light, so it's nearly negligible. Additionally, they're so close to the lens of the light that we're able to project things onto the screen no problem. They come through, they're close enough to the focal point that it doesn't give a waffle print pattern on the back wall. So really, really flexible system as well that we can then readjust and point in any direction depending on what kind of setup we're doing with that stage system. So it's very, very cool up there. The first step, like I said, the first step is a doozy, but it's very, very interesting up there. So we're very lucky.
I bet. So even an elephant could be up there,
Yes,
right?
exactly, yes. Yeah.
Let's go see something else, Michael. Samuel Molnar is the new technical director and production manager for the Performing Arts Center. Samuel, you have just some amazing stuff to work with. What has it been like learning all this?
It's been really cool. There's a lot of top-of-the-line gear here that, usually that would just come into the Valley on a rock and roll tour, and they take it away with them. But now they're here in the Valley, and it's a lot of top-of-the-line equipment, so it's really cool. We have wireless microphones are the newest and greatest. Our sound console is kind of the standard for big production these days. And our video system will be top of the line. It's wonderful.
And can you tell us just a few of the little tricks you'll be able to perform?
Yes, one of the things we'll be able to do is between the soundboard and our Meyer Constellation system is we'll be able to change the feel of the room. So we could have it sound like a very dry room, like a recording studio, or we'd have it sound like a very reverby room, like a cathedral, at a push of a button. So I can go, this song I want to be in a cathedral. Okay, this one we're going to do in like a living room, and it'll change the whole feel of the building. And then our sound console is also very flexible, so we can do all sorts of effects and routing and stuff. That's really, really useful.
And I understand you can print thousands of different colors on your little color gizmo over here.
Yes, our lighting system, our whole lighting package is LED lighting, which means the lights are not as warm as old theatrical lights that used to be, like 300-400 degrees when they've been on for a couple hours. These will get nowhere near that hot. So I can actually take photos, print them out, put them into a light and project images, whether that's corporate logos for people that are doing events here or scenery for plays. We can do that. In the past, you'd have to it would take like 3 weeks of lead time. You'd have to call a company. They'd actually make a glass gobo, which is what those things are called. And now I can just go print one of those out on a copier, drop it in a light in about 20 minutes. The other cool thing with the LED lighting is they have 7 different colors in them, so I can mix those LEDs together to create almost any color in the rainbow. So it's really, really cool.
Well, there you have it, folks. In the time that it took me to take you around the theater, the piano tuner finished tuning the piano. There's still a lot of nuts and bolts to put in. And we still have the arrival of some exciting stuff like the big projector to wait for. But this is going to be a dynamic, exciting place. I can't wait to take my seat. I hope I'll see you here in the not-too-distant future. Until then, I'm Karen Bosick with Eye on Sun Valley, and I'm keeping my eye on Sun Valley for you.